Hi friends, welcome to NOR Neighborhood Place. I'm Miss Anastasia and this is Spinning Tales. Today we are going to be reading The Snowy Day by Ezra Keats. Look at all the snowflakes. And our little friend going down the snowy hill. One winter morning, Peter woke up and looked out the window. Snow had fallen during the night, and it covered everything as far as he could see. After breakfast, he put on his snowsuit and ran outside. The snow was piled up very high along the street to make a path for walking. Crunch, crunch, crunch. His feet sank into the snow, and he walked with his toes pointing out like this. And then he walked with his toes pointing in like that. See how the footprints look different? Then he dragged his feet slowly to make tracks. And he found something sticking out of the snow that made a new track. So see, there's 3. It was a stick that was just right for smacking a snow-covered tree. Down fell the snow and plop on top of Peter's head. He thought it would be fun to join the big boys in their snowball fight, but he knew he wasn't old enough, not yet. So he made a smiling snowman. Look at his smile. And he made snow angels. He pretended he was a mountain climber, and he climbed a great big, tall, heaping mountain of snow and slid all the way down. He picked up a handful of snow and another and still another. He packed it round and firm, and he put the snowball in his pocket for tomorrow. Then he went into his warm house. He told his mother all about his adventures while she took off his wet socks. What do you think's going to happen to the snowball? He thought and thought and thought about them. Before he got into bed, he looked in his pocket, and his pocket was empty. The snowball wasn't there, and he felt very sad. What happens when we put snow in the warmth? Snow is cold and frozen, right? So when you go inside, it's going to melt. While he slept, he dreamed that the sun had melted all the snow away. But when he woke up, his dream was gone. The snow was still everywhere, and new snow was falling. After breakfast, he called to his friend from across the hall, and they went out together into the deep, deep snow. I bet they're going to have more adventures, huh? Okay, friends, now we are going to do our project to go with our story. And our project today is an icicle glue craft. So what you will need for this project is a blue piece of paper or whatever color you would like for the background. Some liquid glue. You do need liquid for this project. It's not going to work as well if you use a glue stick. Any colors of glitter. I'm using light blue, white, and a little bit of silver. And then I have this big piece of paper so that when we put the glitter onto the glue, this catches the rest of the glitter so it doesn't make a mess. You can also use a piece of cardboard or a cutting board, anything that can lay flat underneath it. So our first step is going to be to take the liquid glue, and we're going to line the top of the piece of blue paper. So I'm just going to put one big line, and then you can add where you want the icicles to go down, you just add a big glob of glue like this. So as you're pouring, it'll start to drip down the paper to make icicles. So anywhere that you want a big icicle, you can also go down and make strips like that. And you're just going to decorate however you want your icicles to look. You can make little ones, big ones. Some of them might look a little bit different, and that's okay. So that's what makes our project special. So you're going to just hold it up and watch the glue drip down until it looks the way that you want it to. So you can let them go all the way to the bottom of your paper. Just be careful, if they go all the way down, it will start to drip off the paper and make a mess. So I like mine just like this. So we're going to add the next step, which is going to be the glitter. So when you do this step, you want to make sure that it's on top of whatever you're using as the bottom piece. And we're just going to spread glitter all over it. Just like that. I'm going to use a little bit of white now to make it kind of look like sparkling snow. And then I use the silver, since it's smaller, to just go over the little spots that don't look like it has any glitter on it, so that all of my glue is completely covered. So I want it to really look like a nice shiny icicle. So all over the edges. And then at the end, you're going to lift up your paper to dump all the extra glitter off. So I just kind of shift it around like this so that it gets it all over the top of the icicles, and then dump it right onto the mat. You can reuse this glitter by putting it back into a glitter container or in a bag. And at the end, you'll have your sparkly icicles. Bye, friends.